Hello, my name is Sam Nugen. I'm the professor of food and biosystems engineering in the Department of Food Science at Cornell University. So what is food science? To me, food science is a study of ways to provide safe and nutritious foods to a growing population using fundamentals in science. And what made me want to pursue the field of food science? I came into food science slightly by accident. I was an animal science major at the University of Vermont. I took some food science classes because at the time they were in the same department. It was the Department of Food and Animal Science, or Animal and Food Science. I thought these classes were kind of fun, and eventually I decided that that's the direction I wanted my career to go. The food science is cross-disciplinary. I've had a hard time defining myself in the traditional roles of food chemist, food engineer, food microbiologist, and so on, because it doesn't really fit as easily. I would say that I study biotechnology and synthetic biology methods to solve food science problems. So in my program, students will learn some basic food science, genetic engineering, and synthetic biology. So a little bit about my research. Again, it's hard to define, but currently we're looking to use synthetic biology to solve some problems in food safety. We're particularly interested in the use of bacteriophages to detect, control, and kill bacteria. So these are viruses which are completely harmless to humans. In fact, you're covered in them. And we look at how can we genetically engineer these bacteriophages and how we can make them even better predators of the bacteria that they infect. Although we have known about these viruses for more than a century, we've just scratched the surface of what they can do. Ultimately, I'd like to see if I can use our understandings of bacteriophages to design them from the ground up, essentially design a new bacteriophage. Where would I like to see food science in the next 10 years? I'd like to see food science continue to break from those traditional roles I mentioned before, like food chemistry and food engineering. There's a lot of cool things happening in genetic engineering, machine learning, biotechnology, and synthetic biology, which we need to incorporate into our discipline. The lines between fields are already becoming blurry, and I think it'll continue to do that. And we should utilize every tool to solve the problems and let what defines us as food scientists be the problems that we're trying to solve with those tools. So what's the one piece of advice I would give to students getting ready for a career in food science? I think it would be to remember your training. And I don't mean just the structures of amino acids and food engineering formulas, but the more important stuff like critical thinking, how to give a fair and balanced assessment of a current situation. And that's something that'll help you in all, in all aspects of life.